Hey y'all. So it just occurred to me that I did not take a video of our house before I started tearing it up. And we're about 2 weeks into downsizing and decluttering, so it looks a mess. But this is what the process is of downsizing and getting rid of stuff. And whew. So this is our dining room. It's usually I'm usually a person that has everything in its place and everything is neat. You can ask my sisters and my mom. I don't know where I got that from, but I love having everything neatly tucked away in its place. But my house is a mess. So this is our living room, and I love my wall that I'm going to have to take down of memories. Looking into the dining room from the living room. It's the foyer. This is my beautiful front door that I absolutely love. Let me turn this light on. My papa, when we first moved into this house, this was his gift to us, and it's absolutely beautiful, and I hate to leave it, but it's a memory, and I'll have my papa's memory. And this mantle is what Philip's dad built us, part in the little, experimenting with paint, because of course we've got to paint everything too before we sell. But that's the mantle that Ray built for us. There was just like a little strip of wood up there when we first moved in, so it looked very hideous. But he built that for us from scratch by hand, and he installed it the end of February, beginning of March. I believe that's the time frame. And then he was diagnosed with glioblastoma in April, and he passed away in August. So it's bittersweet that we're not going to be able to take that with us, but we have plenty of pictures. And we never fixed this because he never fixed it. So this little piece kind of just fits. I know, sentimental stuff, but he built that. Let's see. Going in to our kitchen, which is also a hot mess. But you get the idea. So of course, we're changing out knobs, and I've already started taking down a lot of personal stuff. This is our lovely kitchen. I do love my house, and I'm going to miss it, but I love what is to come even more. So exciting. All right, and then we go down, the messy hall. Again, lots more memories. Gonna have to take down. Lots. Some I've already started taking down. A little saddened. And as you see, we have donate piles, sale piles, store piles, go back into our Home on Wheels piles, and Mr. Patrick's in here. And this is our lovely red room, as we lovingly call it, which will be painted, but this has kind of been my put everything, figure out what to do. But look, we've gotten that closet down to, that's all of our winter clothes, so to speak. There's some suits I'm donating, but most of this is pretty much giveaway, with the exception of that little stuff. It goes back in the camper, and that means love, by the way. And never paint your trim black, because this is I gotta pay someone to paint that. Paint this room. So most everything, with the exception of my grandma Mix's chair, we're gonna put our queen mattress in the camper, but we're gonna sell the box spring and the frame. Me and my sisters did the dresser makeover for Madison and hated to get rid of it, so when Alicia moved in her house, I was like, well, I'll take it. I need more storage for more stuff that we had, which stuff is stuff. So this is our guest bedroom, the apartment for whoever stays over here. Lots and lots of hangers. Yes, look at this. Look at that. Yeah, pay no attention, lingerie. But all of those were in our closet, and now they're empty. Yeah. So this is our lovely office where I do most of my work on a daily basis. This week has kind of been Well, it's only Tuesday, but still I haven't done a whole lot but pack. So this is more stuff that is... Oh, and I got a gift this week from Rodan & Fields just for doing my job, for helping people feel great. So all this is got to go as well. We're going to be selling the filing cabinet. It's a 4-drawer industrial type. I mean, huge, big. It's all cleaned out. All cleaned out. But most of this is, like, that is my one box of pictures that I have packed up and some books and stuff. But, yeah. Got to depersonalize all of that. Forgive me for the pants hanging. Like I said, it's a hot mess in here. But this is our office. This is... Already started taking stuff off the walls. And... I don't know, I gotta take this because you have to believe in your dreams, people. You have to believe. And we just got tired of dreaming about it and wanted to go for it. So, yeah. Hopefully, once we get everything out and I get it back straightened up, I'll do another video so you can see kind of how the house looked. So this room is our guest bathroom, and it's pretty much filled with... someone talked me into going to a consignment store, so we're gonna send all of this stuff to a consignment store. But this is donate for winter, consignment going over there, a few other things. Philip's shoes we're getting rid of, you know, a couple of things. Of course, my sisters have like claimed some stuff, so we're trying to set it apart. But and then our bedroom is pretty much the only semi-clean room. Sorta, kinda. But we're having in here painted, as you can see. I started, some of the wall is done. But this is our room. And most of this is going, well, we're gonna, no, we're keeping our bedroom suite. Just in case. I don't know why, just in case. But our closet is pretty much condensed down to... When you put all of these little skinny hangers together here, we had 18 inches of space in our current camper to hang clothes. But we do believe that we had to take it last weekend to get a couple of repairs done on it before we moved in it. And we think we found another one. This is only 2 foot bigger, but it does have a little bit more closet space. And I kind of freaked out because I'd already gotten rid of so much. But I don't need it. It's stuff. There again, stuff. But this closet was slam packed from the ceiling. Seriously, all of those were slam packed. And we condensed it down to, there's Philip's sweaters, what he took. There's my sweaters, what I took, 3 each. And then a couple of my sweatshirts. And if you can see it there, there's one that says Sable. I couldn't get rid of that. I loved my boy. He was a good pup. So, and our master bath. It's dirty, apologize. But this is our master bath. And it's kind of started tearing apart as well. And I don't know, I'm not a bathtub person, so all that did was collect dirty clothes and hair from when I dried my hair. Just not a bathtub person at all. Thinking the 20 years we lived here, I might have taken less than 6 baths. My nieces took more baths when they were younger here. I'm just not a bath person. Even set it up with candles and a glass of wine and still could not sit in what I felt like was dirty water. So this is our house, and we are a little under 1,500 square feet, and we are going to go from this. We bought this house to put kids in, fill it with 2 kids or 3 or 4, and of course 4 wouldn't have fit, but we bought this house with the intention of having children, and it wasn't so. The good Lord kept our kids home with him, and it's just us and our babies, our fur babies. So we are gonna get rid of all this stuff. So be on the lookout, because we're gonna have an open house yard sale type thing. I don't know how this works. I've never done it. But yeah, so this is it. We're gonna miss it, but we are looking forward to. I'm gonna miss my little wall collage. But I'll do one in the camper. I will. We're looking forward to what the future has to offer. And, you know, we're more sure than ever because the Lord is just so good and He is directing us and knocking down every obstacle. Look at us when we were 24 and 21, I think. I was 24 and Philip was 21. He's 3 years younger than me. And that's our wedding invitation and little bookmark of some sort. Yes, this is... And I love special plants. This is a my Aunt Mary Frances, a little piece of her plant, and she is gone away in heaven. She's up watching over us, but that is a piece of her. And I have several others. I don't know exactly where they're located at. I have like a 15-year-old, oh, here it is, that come from one of Edie's sisters. It's some type of cactus type thing, and it blooms on special occasions. I've never had mine to bloom, but, and then a sweet friend of mine in Bible study Wendy gave me a piece of her 20-year-old snake plant. So that's pretty awesome. And then this is a piece of, I don't know the name of it, I can't remember, that I rooted from a plant that my mom got when my papa died. So I just love little plants like that. And this, I love this. Did I ever tell you your smile has the force of the sun? That is, that hung in my Uncle Jimmy's room at my nanny and papa's house for years and years and years and years. And I always loved it. And when he passed away, he gave me his 1978 Grand Prix. And that was, oh my goodness, it was a tank of a car. And I absolutely loved that car and drove it until it just was too much to get fixed. But when his car was brought up from Miami, it was packed full of stuff that he had wanted me to have, and that picture was in there, and that meant a lot. I'm keeping that. But I'll end on this. You know, all the things you've always wanted to do, you should go and do them. Because life is short, and we are going to do them. So we are going tiny, and we're going to be called, we're going to call ourselves, our little blog, Trek Tiny. Trek Tiny. So look for some Facebook pages, Instagram, things like that. Soon we'll be posting some stuff. But yes, so we are excited. But this is it. All right. We'll see y'all later. T squared.